Amy Slaton reveals unexpected baby update with fiancé Brian Lovvorn amid backlash. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Amy Slaton is over the moon these days and has taken her relationship with fiancé Brian Lovvorn a step ahead. The couple who got engaged during 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 moved in together and are working to create a comfortable home for Amy's two children, Gage Dion Halterman and Glenn Allen Halterman, with ex-husband Michael Halterman. While Amy and Lovvorn rejoice at the addition of a new munchkin in their family, the celebration has a twist that no one saw coming. In May 2025, the couple shared another major update in a lighthearted video posted through TLC, announcing the addition of a new member to their family. Introducing her pet snake, Amy said, "Hi, it's Amy and Brian and baby," per MSN. Playfully addressing fan speculation about having more kids, Amy added, "Our baby, this is the only baby you're all going to have." She also spoke about her future with Lovvorn, expressing joy over their growing bond and saying she looks forward to spending the rest of her life with him, while continuing to share their journey with fans. While Lovvorn has stepped in as a father figure to Amy's children, Halterman remains their biological father and still plays a role in their lives. In a recent Instagram post featuring her son Glenn, Amy responded to a fan's question by revealing, "He gets them half the week," confirming that Halterman spends time with the kids regularly. However, Amy also expressed concern about not being present during those visits, saying, "So I'm not always around to monitor what they eat," hinting at ongoing challenges in their co-parenting dynamic. Halterman, on the other hand, has remained private, as he is inactive on Instagram and hasn't shared any recent photos with his children, suggesting a step back from public life and reality TV since leaving the show. Notably, Amy once faced massive backlash after sharing a major relationship milestone with fiancé Lovvorn on Instagram. In an Instagram post, Amy hinted at being already married to Lovvorn. Amy celebrated their growing bond by posting the first-ever family photo featuring Lovvorn and her sons, Gage and Glenn, enjoying dessert at a restaurant. Amy captioned the post, "Swimming and ice cream kind of day." The photo quickly gained over 21,000 likes. However, not all responses were positive, as fans pointed out growing skepticism despite Amy's joy over her new blended family. The criticism came from Amy, as she has faced mounting criticism for moving too quickly in her romantic relationships, especially after getting engaged to Lovvorn just 5 months after meeting him, per Screen Rant. Before Lovvorn, Amy dated 2 men, Tony and Kevin, with both relationships ending in controversy. Amy's sister and fellow 1000 LB Sisters participant Tammy Slaton also openly disapproved of Tony due to the couple's constant fighting, while Kevin faced accusations from multiple women. Despite Amy insisting she ran a background check, viewers remained skeptical, especially after rumors surfaced that she may have quietly married Lovvorn on Halloween 2024. Adding to the backlash, Amy introduced her kids to Brian early on, and concern only grew after it was revealed the couple were together during a bizarre incident that led to both of their arrests following a camel bite, further shaking fans' trust in her judgment. The epic journey of 1000 LB Sisters is rumored to have reached its destination. Over its 7-season run, the sisters Amy and Tammy Slaton made it their mission to lose weight. Since its January 1st, 2020 launch, the duo can be seen sharing their raw and unfiltered lives, which grabbed major attention. However, it seems the time to say goodbye may be near, as Tammy recently dropped a subtle yet telling hint in her latest Instagram post about the ending of the show and we are not ready for it. Reportedly, after 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 documented Tammy's skin removal surgery and significant weight loss transformation, fans began wondering if the show had reached its conclusion. While most viewers believe the sisters will return for another season, Tammy herself may have hinted otherwise. Screen Rant. In a recent TikTok video, Tammy appeared in a head-to-toe pink outfit and tagged @FatBoyApp at Mallory while promoting the Fatboy app. As she filmed Mallory driving, her friend jokingly told her, "You're such a diva, a driving diva." However, it was a fan comment that really got attention. One user, Francis Chartrand 199, asked directly, "Tammy Slaton, are they really going to cancel the show?" I hope it's not true. I'll never watch TLC again because you guys are the only reason I get on there." While Tammy did not respond with words, she liked the comment, suggesting that the show might actually be ending and subtly showing her appreciation for the fans' loyalty. Notably, once the central and controversial figure in 1000 LB Sisters, Tammy has undergone both a dramatic physical and emotional transformation. After a risky surgery to remove excess skin and achieve her weight loss goals, Tammy also became more emotionally stable, where she no longer clashed with her siblings and entered a committed relationship. Not only that, but once considered the show's villain due to her outbursts, she's now emotionally stable in a committed relationship and engaged to girlfriend Andrea Dalton. With her weight loss journey complete and her personal life revealed, fans feel there's little left to explore in her storyline. The same applies to her sister Amy, who may already be married to Brian Lovvorn. With her journey seemingly complete, fans have less to look forward to. Similarly, her sister Amy's life is also going smoothly, further reducing the show's dramatic pull. While Tammy's recent move of liking a fan comment asking if the show is canceled has sparked speculation that her reality TV chapter may be coming to an end, nothing is confirmed as of now by the makers. Not only that, but Tammy and Amy's older sister, Amanda Halterman, also briefly addressed the future of 1000 LB Sisters in a recent Instagram quanda. While Amanda didn't confirm the show's end, her response raised concerns among fans, per Collider. She said, "All the questions that you're asking are great questions, but they're things that pertain to the show, so until the show is officially canceled and everything has aired, I can't give an update for myself." Though not at the show's center, Halterman has been a longtime cast member. Her vague statement suggests that 1000 LB Sisters may be nearing its final episodes, making her the first family member to publicly hint at the show's uncertain future. At her heaviest, 1000 LB Sisters star Tammy Slaton wore a size 8 XL, but she's much smaller after bariatric surgery. When she made her 2020 television debut, her life was marked by severe physical and emotional struggles exacerbated by her size. Weighing over 725 pounds, she faced limited mobility, relying on a wheelchair or walker and requiring assistance for basic tasks like bathing. Tammy's health crises underscored the dire consequences of her obesity, compounded by food addiction and mental health challenges. Socially isolated and battling insecurities, Tammy's quality of life was significantly diminished, with her size restricting clothing options, further impacting her self-esteem. Today, after losing over 500 pounds, the 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 star's life has transformed dramatically, and so has her dress size. Since making her 2020 debut on 1000 LB Sisters, Tammy has embarked on a transformative weight loss journey. She shed over 500 pounds from her peak weight of 725 pounds. Initially, Tammy's size 8 XL frame severely limited her mobility and clothing options. Despite her low quality of life, Tammy was reluctant to change until a health crisis convinced her she needed to change her life, or she'd die. Struggling with food addiction and depression, Tammy's early attempts at weight loss were inconsistent, marked by emotional setbacks. Her turning point came with bariatric surgery in 2022. Post-surgery, the 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 star committed to a healthier lifestyle, incorporating diet changes and light exercise, despite initial physical limitations. By June 2025, Tammy weighed around 225 pounds, and her life had changed completely. This remarkable transformation has revitalized Tammy's life. When she was overweight and trapped in her house, she was often angry and depressed. Now independently mobile, the 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 star enjoys activities like dancing and explores fashion with newfound confidence. Her journey inspires viewers, showcasing resilience and the possibility of profound change despite immense challenges. Losing so much weight so quickly saved Tammy's life, but it also left the 1000 LB Sisters star with loose excess skin that held her back from reaching her full potential. The skin, which was heavy and dangled between her legs, made her bow-legged and made it hard to walk. Tammy wanted skin removal surgery, but her doctor wanted her to lose more weight first. It was a confusing time for Tammy. Though the 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 star was thrilled to have dropped so much weight and saved her own life, she was still uncomfortable in her own skin. Having to drag around all the excess skin was like a cruel reminder of Tammy's former 725-pound body. She was eager to have the skin removed. Tammy grew increasingly frustrated. She was so jealous when her brother, 44-year-old Chris Combs, was approved for the procedure. During 1000 lb Sisters Season 6, Chris had the excess skin around his belly removed, and he looks like a new man. During 1000 lb Sisters Season 7, Tammy saw her doctor again. She went in, expecting to be denied, but she finally got approval. Tammy had skin removal surgery during 1000 lb Sisters Season 7, and the results have been incredible. Tammy has been posting photos of her recovery and results to TikTok. The reality TV star has a lot more excess skin to address, so she may have more procedures later. Now that Tammy's health has improved, she can find the happiness that has eluded her. Tammy was recently interviewed on a Creative Chaos podcast, clips of which were posted to Instagram. During the podcast, Tammy reveals that she went from wearing a size 8XL to fitting into almost a medium since her weight loss and skin removal surgery. The podcast's host, who also had bariatric surgery, is beyond impressed, admitting that he doesn't even fit into a medium. From 8X to almost a medium, Tammy's weight loss journey is wild, reads the post's caption. At her heaviest, Tammy struggled to find stylish clothes. Now, the 1000 lb Sisters star can walk into any boutique and find clothes that fit. Tammy has undergone a remarkable transformation, losing over 500 pounds from her peak weight of 725 pounds. After bariatric surgery in 2022, she dropped from a size 8XL to nearly a size medium, significantly improving her mobility and confidence. However, significant weight loss often leaves excess skin. Tammy has already had skin removal surgery, but the 1000 lb Sisters star may want more. Despite already having skin removal surgery, Tammy may want more. The 1000 lb Sisters Season 7 star still has plenty of excess skin to address. The desire for more skin removal surgery stems from both functional and aesthetic concerns. Excess skin can lead to hygiene issues, infections, and physical discomfort, particularly after drastic weight loss. Aesthetically, Tammy's journey toward embracing her new body may lead her to pursue further surgery to enhance her appearance. These procedures, often costly and requiring extensive recovery, reflect the 1000 lb Sisters star's commitment to fully realizing her transformation. Fans admire Tammy's resilience, and further skin removal could mark another milestone in her ongoing health and confidence journey. It's become impossible to ignore how much Misty Slaton and Tammy Slaton have taken over as the standout duo on 1000 lb Sisters Season 7. Their dynamic has shifted the entire tone of the ongoing installment, and there's this nice, sharp humor, authenticity, and sisterly camaraderie that Amy Slaton and Amanda Halterman kinda don't bag anymore. Misty's quiet, observational wit pairs perfectly with Tammy's more assertive and confident presence, and their recent scenes, like their synchronized side-eye during Brian Lovvorn's proposal, are proof that they're not just here for backup laughs. While it's true that Amy has been central to the show since its beginning, she has mostly driven the emotional core of the show instead of giving fans more of the natural chemistry that Misty and Tammy share. And Amanda's quips and presence, while always a breath of fresh air with her blunt, tell-it-like-it-is approach, have slipped into a role that feels more combative than supportive. In comparison, Amy and Amanda's dynamic at this point feels like it's leaning into predictable patterns and heavy moments, while Misty and Tammy have now started delivering a breezier, more natural energy that's breathing new life into the show. Yes, Misty and Tammy have gained the upper hand through their balance of humor and support this season, but there's a reason for it. The background here is that Tammy's transformation isn't just physical, it's emotional, and fans have lived her journey with her, thanks to her consistently staying in touch with them through social media even when the show doesn't air. Her confidence has bloomed now, and Misty's quiet strength and clear-headedness provide a foil to Tammy's newfound assertiveness. Therefore, instead of competing for the spotlight, as Amy and Amanda often seem to do, Misty and Tammy share it effortlessly. Their interactions are less about dominating the screen and more about building off each other's energy. It's worth acknowledging that Amy and Amanda also have their own unique contributions to the show. However, it's just the right person. Right time, matching frequency type of situation going on for Misty and Tammy at the moment. It's worth acknowledging that Amy and Amanda have their own unique contributions to the show. Amy's early journey was central to the main arc of 1000 lb Sisters, and it was her transition into motherhood and her initial weight loss milestones that gave weight to the show and founded its footing. Amanda, similarly, brought in a much-needed voice of reason when family drama threatened to spiral, and she came in blazing with tough love that often anchored the chaos. Their contributions, therefore, are clearly undeniable, and their dynamic has created memorable moments over the seasons. However, the longevity of their appeal seems to be waning as their on-screen personas become increasingly predictable. Just a couple of days ago, a user named NotaClevername 8365 on Reddit made a post doing a lighthearted appeal to have an episode that solely focuses on Misty and Tammy. Almost every single person replying to that thread seemed to share the same opinion about how good Misty and Tammy's chemistry had been in the season. While talking about Brian's proposal to Amy, one particular fan went as far as to funnily add that the side-eyeing was the only good thing about that proposal. Several other viewers described the dynamic between Tammy and Misty as refreshing and relatable when it comes to sibling relationships. One comment even nailed it by saying, "Misty is the Jim Halpert just reacting to all the insanity around her," which perfectly sums up why their pairing has struck a chord with fans lately, beyond the fact that it's a welcome break from the redundancy the show had been circling around for a while. 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 premiered on Tuesday, April 15th, 2025, at 9 p.m. ET on TLC. New episodes of the show typically air on Tuesdays. 1000 LB Sisters began as a reality series documenting the weight loss journey of sisters Tammy and Amy Slaton. But across 5 years, 7 seasons and hundreds of kilograms shed, it has also become a heartwarming and entertaining look into the lives of the sisters' entire extended family. But viewers of the series will know that there's a lot to keep up with in the Slaton family tree, from half-siblings to their complicated mother, Darlene. To make sense of who everybody is, we've done our best to deep dive on the siblings, half-siblings, parents, and all the complicated relationships between them. Darlene, 64, is the matriarch of the complicated Slaton-Halterman family and the mother of Tammy Slaton, Amy Slaton, Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, and Misty Wentworth. Tammy and Amy have spoken on the series about Darlene being a cold and detached parent, often being away from the home, working a number of jobs, and leaving the kids to largely be raised by their grandmother. In a 2024 TikTok Live, Amanda confirmed details of the family tree that had been pieced together over the years by dedicated fans. She explained that Misty was Darlene's oldest daughter, with father number 1, born when Darlene was just 15. Chris and Amanda came next to father number 2, before Tammy and then Amy with their father, Larry. Darlene was later married to the kids' stepfather, Frank Rednauer, from 2013 until his death in 2021. Despite the complicated family dynamics, Darlene has been shown on 1000 LB Sisters a few times and hardly endeared herself to viewers, who found her appearances only corroborated Tammy and Amy's story about why they had such a fractured relationship. Tammy, 38, is the eldest of the 2 most prominent siblings. Her obesity and weight loss journey, numerous health crises, setbacks, and successes have all played out in front of cameras. Incredibly, Tammy has lost more than 225 kilograms since the show began. In 2022, while in a food addiction rehabilitation center, Tammy met Caleb Willingham, who had also embarked on a weight loss journey of his own. The pair were engaged in October of that year and married in November 2022. Sadly, Caleb Willingham passed away in June 2023. Known affectionately as Queen Tammy by fans, the star is pansexual and now dating a woman dated Andrea. Of course, cameras have captured their blossoming relationship, including their first ever date at a bowling alley. Amy, 37, is the youngest of the siblings, and Tammy's full-blooded sister. She was the first to undergo bariatric surgery and achieve significant weight loss. She is the mother of 2 sons, Gage, 4, and Glenn, 2, with ex-husband Michael Halterman. Just when you thought this family tree couldn't get more confusing, it turns out Michael and Amanda's husband Jason are biological brothers. This means that during Amy and Michael's marriage, Amy and Amanda were both sisters and sisters-in-law. Amy is currently engaged to Brian Scott Lovvorn. In a May 2025 episode of the series, it was revealed that Brian proposed at Henderson Haunt's haunted house in Henderson, Kentucky in October 2024. Instead of a traditional diamond, Brian gifted his new fiancée with a silver band decorated with 2 skeleton hands forming a heart. Viewers first got to know Tammy and Amy's older half-brother Chris in season 2 of the series. He embarked on his own weight loss journey and has been an important supporter of his sisters as well, quickly becoming a favorite with fans of the show. In June 2024, Chris celebrated his impressive 68 kilograms weight loss in the 3 years since his bariatric surgery. Chris, 45, explained that his father passed away at age 57 due to weight-related complications, and he did want to have the same fate. "I want to be around my family. They are my everything," he said. Chris married second wife Brittany in 2016, 4 years after they met while working as managers at McDonald's. He has 2 adult children, Brandon and Emily, from a previous marriage and is now the proud grandfather of their children. Amanda, 44, is Chris's full-blooded sister and half-sister of the other siblings. Amanda was married to Jason Halterman for 22 years before they divorced in 2020. Afterwards, she joined 1000 LB Sisters in season 3, adding more family drama to the series. Together, Amanda and Jason share 4 adult sons. Carter is the child of Amanda's eldest son, Braxton Halterman, and his fiancée Audrey. In January 2025, Amanda revealed her new relationship with Leonard E. Moore. Misty, 48, is the eldest of the Combs-Slaton Halterman siblings, as Darlene's first child. She features on 1000 LB Sisters less than her brother and sisters, but is known to be a level-headed and supportive presence in their lives. She and Amanda both kicked their smoking habit together in 2023 in order to qualify for their weight loss surgeries and underwent the procedures on the same day. She has been married to husband David Wentworth for 23 years, and together they have 4 sons. While Tammy, Amy, Amanda, Chris, and Misty all share the same mother, there are also step and half-siblings out there related to the siblings through their fathers. Tammy and Amy have a half-brother named Stephen Slaton, who lives in Texas. Amy also confirmed in a YouTube comment that they have another half-brother on her and Tammy's dad's side, who was adopted out of the family. The quintet also have step-siblings Crystal Collins and Wayne Rednauer, who are the children of their late stepfather Frank,